Hey guys, what's up? Today we're really quickly going to look over some holsters we have from Werkz, W-E-R-K-Z. So let's get into it. Alright, so these holsters, actually all of these 4 holsters, hopefully you can see them, they were all sent to me by, I believe his name is Sean. If I get that wrong, I apologize, but by Werkz. Werkz sent these out to me. Back in the day, they were one of the first people to have an inside the waistband holster for a Glock 43X MOS or 48 MOS with a TLR7 sub, right? They do a lot of work with lights. That's one of their things that they like to do, testing the lights. Way more science stuff than I can get into. Very intelligent, smart people. But they do a lot of stuff like that, and they were able to make some holsters back at the very beginning whenever the TLR7A or 7A sub, right? Yeah, when the TLR7 sub came out, they were some of the first people to actually have holsters available. And so I think I reached out to them, to get one of these holsters. They were super cool about it. They've sent me several things over the years now, and I have liked their stuff. There's a couple different design features of these that are not my favorite. It's not a bendable design, right? It has no flex really to it. But all in all, it's a good holster that I personally still keep using. I was wearing this guy today when I came out. It's whenever I carry my slimline Glocks is generally going to be this setup. All right. The stuff that they have sent today to look at, this, and I don't think they have their names of these things on here, but this is basically an outside the waistband holster for the, get this guy out, for the P320 with a TLR7A, right? So that's an outside the waistband style. Very, very positive clicks. Listen, it's very positive. You can tell when some manufacturers are just putting out a bunch of holsters trying to flood the market, right? And some people are actually paying more attention to detail. This is one of those companies that seems to pay a lot more attention to detail. Something to note as well, I don't have one, but what I will say is at some point I might get one. The takedown lever on a SIG P320 is right here, right? This little lever kind of swings down. You can buy what some people call a gas pedal. They call them different things, but it's a very extended lever. And basically, even with this one, you can still, it's a good place for your thumb to push down on, just to kind of have a good index point and a good, they call it a gas pedal because you can push on it and run the gun really hard and help help control that recoil, right? Well, with that gas pedal thingy on there, it's nice because you get a lot more control because it sticks out, but it's a lot of holsters and stuff. A lot of holster manufacturers probably don't think about those things a lot. You can tell, and again, I don't have one to 100% check, right? But you can tell, and it's not going to show up in here, there is a lot of clearance back down in here to where and there is an obvious cutout for where one of those gas pedals would go. So you can tell, what I'm trying to say is you can tell that these guys have paid attention to the details of the guns they're making holsters for, right? It'd be very easy just to cookie cutter make a bunch of stuff, but these guys are actually paying a close attention to the market, obviously, and putting features on the holsters that need to be put there, right? You have plenty of room right here for your suppressor height sights. This guy does have an optic. Take this thing in and out. Does have an optic cut for an optic cut. The other holster for this guy is an inside the waistband. This is very similar. I believe these are called the M6. M6, I think it's the M6. Probably says it on it. No, it doesn't say it on it. But this is their inside the waistband holster system for this, which is the exact same one that I have for my 43X MOS, right? It's the exact same holster as far as model, I guess. It's just a different gun that fits in it, right? I mean, they're not interchangeable. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't put words in my mouth. Same thing though, where you have a high sweat guard back here. Try not to point myself. High sweat guard back here, which I like a high sweat guard because when the gun is in the holster, well, you already have, it's not extending past where the gun is, so it just helps protect your gun, and it helps you when you go to holster the gun and put the gun away. It gives you kind of a channel to put the gun instead of only having the opening of the holster, if that makes sense. I like a high sweat guard, and if you don't like them, you can always cut them down. Anyway, but even that, you can see there's a large enough gap right here that they have built in so that if you do have those extended controls and things, you can easily use those things, right? Even if you have a safety on a P320, sometimes they have the safety on there. You could definitely have the safety in there. So I like that. I like that a lot. I'm probably going to carry this for a little bit. I mean, now it's summer and stuff, so, or spring, technically. Birds are singing and whatnot. But it's that kind of weather, again, where I'm not doing too much big bulky gun kind of carry. I still do like carrying my slimline Glocks and stuff. I have a Glock 29, right, 10 millimeter, because we got big animals around here and stuff. So sometimes I'll carry that. But with this guy, I do want to try to carry the P320 a little bit, and having a good holster like this is going to make a big difference there. Speaking of outside the waistband holster, I believe this is a kind of a revamp of, I think what he was saying is one of their original holsters. This is just a straight up outside the waistband holster. It would be good for me out here. This would actually be perfect just to be wearing right now. I was still wearing the 43X whenever I was out here. But for out here, because there's a lot of people out here, so generally the big animals kind of stay away from me, the dangerous ones, you know, kind of. There are plenty of moose tracks and things and stuff out here, so I know that they're here. So having quick access and easy access while I'm out here, and there's some crazy people out here sometimes, but having easy access to my firearm and a full-size firearm, that's where this guy would shine, especially if you're hiking. You're not worried about concealed carrying so much if you're up here hiking, because everybody, I mean, half the people probably have guns anyway. The other half have bear spray. I mean, you can open carry a gun and not be one of, quote unquote, those guys up here, especially when you're hiking around. Now, I'm not going to do it in town and whatnot and stuff like that, but hiking and stuff like that, I keep saying stuff like that, but you catch the drift of the words that I'm saying. Having an outside waistband holster like this, that is still sleek and slim, hugs your body very well, is nice, right? That's all I'm trying to say. So this is going to be something fun for the summer to use, and this guy as well, I'm going to give it a good fair shakedown and use it as much as I can, even though I really do prefer using my 43X. It's just more comfy, you know, it's slimmer. But I want to get some time with the P320. You know, I'm learning the system and stuff, and having a good holster for it's a good deal. All right, if you have any questions about these holsters, I know holster reviews are interesting because you're always going to leave out some information that somebody wants, and you're always going to give way too much information and personal opinions that people just don't care about. You cannot please everybody, okay? So if you have questions about any of their holsters that they have right here, I think I can leave a link, maybe. I think I can leave a link to their website, I think. YouTube's kind of funny with that stuff sometimes, so we'll check. We'll check and see. But if we can't, then just Google Werkz, W-E-R-K-Z. Google that. That's the only, I don't know if that's somebody's name or if that is an acronym for something. I don't know. I should probably know that since I'm doing a video on this stuff. But if you Google W-E-R-K-Z, you'll find their website, right? And then you can search, I think you can search by whatever gun you have, you know, if you got a light on it, optic on it, you can find a menagerie, a whole bunch, a large variety of pistols and configurations that they have holsters for. And another note on those things, I have hit up some holster companies before, or given them a strike, or whatever you want to call it, for using subpar material. The Kydex or plastic or whatever this stuff is made out of is not, it doesn't seem like it's cheap garbage stuff. This actually looks injection molded. I don't know if it actually is or not, but this is, I don't know if that's injection molded. I don't know, but it is thick. It is very thick and very durable. There are some companies where this stuff is so flimsy floppy, I don't know. I'd be scared to wear it too much because I feel like in the summer heat, it just kind of wilter and, you know, turn into plastic just melting off the stuff. You know, I'm just kind of being facetious a little bit, but this stuff is solid. It's solid stuff, right? I can't speak more highly to that. That is a good thing, right? They did not skimp on that. Again, putting attention to details when details are important. And that's with the outside the waistband, their original remake holster. All right, here's their outside the waistband holster, that kind of like a duty holster. I get to pop up, there we go. I like these. I've seen some other companies use similar things where it's like little adjustment right here for how thick your belt is. So basically just take the system, put it down, make sure it's the right width for your belt, and it basically clicks into place, keeps things from moving around. Good for like a duty belt kind of thing. This is not a concealment kind of rig setup, but for a duty belt, it makes sense, right? Because it locks in there nice and secure. And it's easily movable. You can move things around depending on what you need to do. But anyway, that's that guy. Let's shoot some bullets. The draw is there. I really need to work on my my P320. It is way different. You go from shooting a Glock, which you end up pointing the SIG down, right? And you're like, holy cow, I can't see anything. It's a very, very different thing. Nothing to do with the holster. Everything to do with my grip, my draw. I need a lot of dry practice with that. All right, now real quick, this is the inside the waistband appendix rig setup thing they have here. Again, I'm not going off hits or whatever. I'm just practicing the draw, kind of showing it a little bit for whatever it's worth. For whatever it's worth. It's probably worth nothing to most people. Really got to work on that presentation. Super different. All right, one more. That's all she wrote. Anyway, yeah, if you do have any questions about any of this stuff or their product things, whatever, I can try to answer those questions for you, but it's probably going to be your best bet to just go to their website, WERKZ. Go to their website, look that stuff up. If you do get something, tell Sean I sent you. I mean, it might help him. It might help me to help him or whatever. I don't know. I don't have affiliate links and stuff and things, so I can't help you out there. I don't have any special codes or whatever. I would if I could. If he does want to give me something like that, then I'll post those things down in these videos if he wants to do that. But I'm gonna keep running this stuff. I'm gonna keep using it. I really do like the quality of the work. It doesn't seem to be skimpy. The only one downside that I have, and I have to say this again, I said at the beginning of the video, is they're not flexible, right? I really like holsters that have a flex in it because I feel like they conceal a lot better. They're more comfortable. They kind of ride with you a little bit. Whereas in this setup with the Mag Caddy thing on here, it has a little bit of give to it, but that's not a whole lot, right? But it is what it is. If that's the only downside, I think there's workarounds and stuff that we can get around that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to shut up there. If you enjoyed this stuff, please do let me know. If you got any questions, please do let me know. And that's it. Y'all be good to be safe. Hopefully we'll catch you in the next video. All right, one quick little plug for myself. I do have a Patreon. I do have a Teespring. I'm on Gunstreamer and Rumble and Instagram and stuff like that. So links to that stuff is down there below. If you do want to support the channel, meaning give me money so I can, buy ammo and stuff and things. Even though some stuff sent to me, I can't review everything without, bullets and gas and stuff to get out here. Patreon's a good way to do that. Over there, I try to give everybody a extra video a week, more of a current, up-to-date, not hiding anything from you guys, really, unless I, have to, whatever. But giving you a very current, up-to-date what's going on, and then early releases of my videos, whatever. If you like that kind of stuff, then that's over there. If you want to get more back for your money, more bang for your buck, I do, like I said, I do have the Teespring, so t-shirts, hats, socks, and leggings and whatnot. Whatever they have over there, I probably have something on that with my logo, whatever. If you want to get something back for your money. That's it. See you later.